Ethiopians have observed the first anniversary of the crash of the Ethiopian airline in March 2019 that killed all the 157 passengers on board. The Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft, which operated the flight, crashed near the town of Bishotu 6 minutes after the takeoff. More on that in this report.
A year later, family members and friends of United Nations staff remember their loved ones.
Many of our families that passed away did not pass away in the line of duty per se as the military or as peacekeeping. They passed away just doing good old development work, just waking up every morning to make sure that one more life was better off in the evening than it was in the morning when they woke up. And we hope that the only way that we can pay tribute to their memory is that we continue to ensure that each morning when we wake up, we make sure that as we go to bed at night, there is one more life that is the better for our having woken up.
None of the 157 people aboard the Ethiopian Airlines 737 MAX Boeing plane survived. Earlier, all relatives of the victims of the 2019 plane crash held a memorial service at the crash site, which is over 100 kilometers from the capital, Addis Ababa. An interim report into the crash has been released by the Ethiopia Aircraft Investigation Bureau. Aviation journalist Kaliesus Bekele says it suggests the aircraft was seemingly in good condition, but developed issues during the flight.
The training, the difference training provided by the manufacturer, the difference training from the Boeing B737 NG next generation to MAX aircraft, B737 MAX aircraft, was found to be inadequate. And it also states that the MCAS design, the flight control system, the MCAS design, which depends on a single angle of attack sensor, made the MCAS vulnerable to uncommanded activation, undesired or uncommanded activation, which leads to the uncommanded nosedive movement.
The final report is yet to be compiled.
What makes this investigation very complicated is that all the B737 MAX aircraft are grounded for 1 year now. You don't usually have investigation going on while the aircraft, all the jetliners all over the world are grounded. This could have happened to Concorde aircraft many years ago. So this is very unusual. So it's not only for Ethiopian Airlines, it's not only for Boeing. As a whole, for the industry in general, it has a paramount importance in learning and understanding what happened so that similar accidents would not happen.
In 2019, Boeing announced it would release $100 million for relatives affected by the crash. The money was to be paid out to relatives of 346 victims of 737 MAX crashes in Ethiopia and Indonesia. Some of the relatives of the victims have since rejected this and sued Boeing. All 737 MAX airplanes remain grounded globally, but the pain of those who lost their loved ones remains fresh.